Hey Pisces, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be getting your timeless tarot reading from Oracle as well as tarot. And if you've never been in my channel before, welcome. I appreciate you giving it a try. If you guys would like for me to pray for you, send you my good juju, and I encourage all of us to chime in for each other. That's my personal spiritual practice, and just say hi in the comments section or even leave an emoji if you're shy like myself. You're welcome to talk about what you're going through, whatever it is that feels right to you. And yeah, you know, and I like to say it's kind of like my favorite way to rebel these days, because there's so much dark stuff. It's almost like we have to be very aware not to accidentally steer into it like the ruts of a freeway, you know? All right, getting right into it. We're going to start with Oracle, move on to Tarot. We only take the cards that choose you. They have to fly out of the deck. And you got two. No, you got three. So whenever you see this, then that's when it was meant for you. But of course, be discerning. Don't give all your power away to Tarot. So take what feels right. Clean energy food. This card cracks me up in this deck because it's so specific sounding, but I'm going to expand upon it in just a moment. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. What I like to talk about in accordance to this card, think of like everything as our fuel. Just like we were talking about a moment ago about we can make the choice to send good juju to each other, pray for each other. Just that simple intention raises our vibration, right? So what the music we listen to, the people we surround ourselves by, and Pisces, there are many sharks that can circle a Pisces because they feel good to be around. They're nurturing by nature. And so because it's like a natural reflex for Pisces, they can sometimes accumulate energy suckers. So be discerning, my loves, because right now it's about lifting your vibration, and you'll eventually dip from that well to give to others, because that's what Pisces do. So you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for others. The next oracle card we have is no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood. Yes, we know, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Oh boy. And with the next one, there's an interesting theme taking on. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. It's almost like there's this mission that you're on, Pisces, and in order to make progress in your mission, you have to be diligent about your fuel and about your vibration, what that fuel basically does to you. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if you get the Magician card, actually, because it feels very much like you're manifesting right now. It makes me think of somebody who's training for the Olympics or something. They have to be very diligent about the food that they put into this vehicle, their body. Anyway, the metaphors could continue. The analogies could continue. Let's get into... I'm a songwriter on the side. Can you tell? I bet all of you are. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, Magician at the bottom of the deck. What'd I say, boo? What does Pisces need to know at the time of seeing this video? You're all magical. Okay, Five of Cups. The story begins now. We already got some drama, boo. All right, what does my Pisces need to know at the time of seeing this video? What's going to benefit their highest good? Thank you so much. Wow, we got some transformation with the Temperance card. We got the World card. So you guys, I'm going to lay these out and I'm just going to get a general feel for the energy. You guys are all going through different storylines, but the energy is going to be, if we focus on that, that's going to be the most helpful, right? So you'll hear me making examples, and not that example may or may not pertain to your life, but hopefully it will better illustrate the energy at hand. And of course, again, be real with yourselves. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading, and maybe next reading will be, but don't try to make it fit. So, okay. Now we're going to unpack these cards very soon, but generally speaking, we have a triumphant direction that this energy is going into. And it's funny because as we get towards the end, we get major arcana, which there's only 22 in a deck, and they're like the big messengers of tarot. And so we are getting that a stronger message as we go forward. We start with a situation that has made you uncomfortable, disappointed, possibly looking at what you've lost or what has disappointed you more than the 2 full cups behind him represent. Like, there's still good stuff here in this picture, but for whatever reason, it's like, you're focused on the loss, and that's understandable. That's being human. And so there's a shifting, there's a reprioritizing. You may feel even some of you guys might have to make a decision around this, and there's kind of this wishy-washy feeling. I do feel like there's this conversation. Somebody's got to get something off their chest and quick. With the Knight of Swords, this is a fast-moving energy, and it's really around knowledge and communication. This could be somebody coming towards you, or you could be representing this energy, and we'll unpack that soon. Whatever it is, we go back into a quiet place. Okay, it's almost going back to recollect. Rather than acting out of impulse, we know that that's not the direction. We have to go back and hear our inner voice. We have to process. For a Pisces, this can look like literally like getting some space away from the din of other people's feelings and emotions, stepping away from even like the living room where our family's sitting and watching a show. Getting some quiet time away from our friends, saying no to an invite to go out and distract ourselves with drinking and partying or whatever. This might, because you have to go into the hermit energy. And so that usually requires a little bit of isolation just so you can hear that, you can connect to that voice. Because Pisces, you have a very strong intuition. And of course, when you're around a lot of people, you are a sponge naturally. And so it's very easy to get all their noise, all their emotions, their thoughts, their opinions, or even if they're literally unloading on you, it crowds you. So we have in the center of your reading a King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or this could be just the characteristics of somebody that is coming through in your tarot reading. This is very financially capable, very financially responsible person. Of course, there are pentacles. And if this is not turning into a financial reading, I will describe them this way. They are very sturdy, solid, stable. They're not so much tied into their emotions as they are to practicality and logic. So we'll find out more about this energy soon. But this is where this is the point where, basically at the hermit point, when you recollect yourself, when you connect with your voice, this is where we start to get the major arcana. We start to get we get some positivity going, and we've got this Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands talks about enthusiasm and a spark of life and excitement. And it's a youthful energy, and it's open-minded about what can be. And that's when this transformation starts happening. There's a balance required for this transformation. The Temperance card is a bit of an alchemy card, a chrysalis card. And in order to have a positive and successful transformation from one thing into another at all, you have to have a balance of ingredients. You have to have so this could be even literally a balance in your life, like enough sleep. Are you getting good food in your body? Clean energy food, What about the influences you have around yourself? So this is where the fuel in your life is going to come into play really powerfully, because final card, we have the World card here, and this is about achieving a new chapter, closing an old chapter successfully and in a positive way. Not a rough ending, everybody's feelings are just ruined. This is actually this is a natural closing of an old chapter, and a bright new positive chapter starts. This could even be travel, and this could even connect you with people who are from a distance from you. So I'll say that. I'm going to tell you what we're going to have an extended reading, I can tell you already, because we're at 10 minutes and I haven't even unpacked the cards. But there is this transition here that I feel is important for you guys to understand. So right now we're going to unpack the cards. I'm going to explain those. And then if you want to continue with me on your reading, I'll have a link in the description box below. You can just click on that link and it leads you to the extended. It's about the price of a cup of coffee. All right, so what's this Five of Cups for my Pisces? Please make it clear. If they fly out in reverse, that's how I read them. I want to respect the way they fall. It's a conversation with the cards. Five of Cups, please. Thank you. Healing. That's the perfect card to get on top of the Five of Cups. You're making progress, and whatever it was that disappointed you here, whatever it was that caused a little upset, you are definitely getting healing. The Two of Pentacles, please make it clear for my Pisces. Aha. I do think this is financial for some of you guys. You, I think, had a disappointment, and so this could be even financial recovery. What is this Ten of Swords upside down? Oh man, it actually turns out really good. I'm going to give you a personal example, actually. I had somebody stay at my house. I've been renting out my house because I haven't been there. They caused $8,000 worth of damage. And it's so personal when somebody does that to your own home. But I, filed a claim and everything. And it's actually getting reimbursed completely. And it turned out to be even better because the damage that they did on the wood floors, they have to all be redone. And it's even going to clean up some of the scratches that were previously done by somebody's dog and this and that. I mean, the wood floors have been there since the 1950s. So there has been some, rough, wear and tear. But that would be the silver lining there. And while it might not be that impressive of a silver lining, it would kind of demonstrate what's going on here. There was something kind of rough that happened. And what it is turning into for you, Pisces, is an ace of wands. So it's actually an opportunity lands in your lap. And while it might be slow, it might take its time in coming to you, like an insurance claim. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest card in the deck, but what he is offering is you can trust it. It's stable. It's solid. Okay. So I would say stemming from the Five of Cups, that is the best. This is recovery. This is the best possible twist with this. All right. But then there's this conversation. There's this information. So this is a transaction between you and somebody else. Nine of Pentacles. What about this Nine of Pentacles? A Queen of Swords. Okay, this is looking great for you guys. No wonder you're starting to hit your stride over here. So we start out with this thing. It's a bummer. It turns into an opportunity. I think you're going to be getting there is some solid communication, might even have something to do with laying down the law, being very real with one's boundaries, removing all the emotion out of a situation, and being like, this is what I need. This is what I need to thrive. This is what I need covered. We've got the Queen of Swords here. So that's either an individual who is coming to help you. It could be contracts. It could be a lawyer. It's in you embracing the energy of the Queen of Swords, which is a no BS energy. There's no emotion there. I mean, we liken it to a lawyer. That's their job. It's not to act emotionally, but to be like, okay, what, strategically and with fact and information. So this is all leading you to abundance, to the Empress card. And so you might actually be surprised because this comes along on the heels of the Empress. You might be surprised at actually how positive this grows. The Empress card is all about something that can start out small and grow very abundant. So keep on your path. We do have this Hermit card. Anything about the Hermit? No wonder you have to go inside. I do think that there's definitely a separating of fact from fiction. There might be a lot of options coming at you. And what's this Three of Swords? I'm going to use a new deck. We've already used so many cards. You don't want disappointment. You don't want to make the wrong choice. Not all that glitters is gold. What's this Three of Swords? Okay, that's just giving me some insight. You know, you got the Five of Cups again. So I think that it's like there's a little, beware, sweet Pisces, the temptation to ruminate, the temptation to once you start seeing positive movement that came from disaster, if I may be so bossy as to encourage you to start putting all your energy towards the abundant side, the silver lining, because there will be that tug of, but I really liked how the floors were. You know, I really liked how they were, and I wish that hadn't happened. Those jerks, you know, I could really ruminate. I could go off about Yolanda, who left her air fryer. Okay. See? But I'm not going to. No more. So you need to focus on these options, these Seven of Cups, right? And so it's easy to slide back and be like, oh, but it's a little bit scary to move forward because I want a successful choice. I want to make a successful choice. I just don't want another Yolanda. Okay. So we do have a positive energy coming forward. We do have this Knight of Cups. I think you have almost a partnership. You got somebody coming forward who's like, I got you. I got you. You can tell me about Yolanda. Don't worry. Your floors are going to be just fine. So this is, you do have a beautiful partnership coming out here that seems supportive, and I love it. Now, who's this King of Pentacles? Believing, sticking by one's convictions. Oh, that was a funny way to fly out. Yeah, you know, I think you're going to be a little tested, standing by your convictions when doubts rise up around, is this around somebody? I think that there is a conversation that you're going to have that is going to test your loyalties and belief with something. And it's important to remember in this time that you can work it out, that there is gray area. And Pisces are so great at recognizing and living in the gray area. There doesn't have to be a black and white in the situation. And that's the Strength card. This might have much more something to do with before I say anything else, I really need more information. One sec. I think this has something to do with how, possibly in that partnership, how you may see going forward, the taking an offer that you may not be interested in, recognizing that, and it feels almost like you get an offer and you're like, and I honestly cannot tell you, this is not going to be financial for everybody. It's not going to be relationship for everybody. And I'm sorry, I have to be a little bit vague there, but I have to be real with you that it's not saying which one it is. It's like basically an offer and you're like, I'm going to hold out for something better. I want to hold out for something better. So there is communication here. And yeah. And so we've got this open-mindedness, this enthusiasm. And when I ask about it, you get another Temperance card. So this is really about not settling. Okay. So we have this storyline that's been built, right? You're not settling. You're going to maybe hold out for what you feel enthusiastic and excited about in this situation. And there's this transformation that happens because of it. Because just see what sparks joy. Get all Marie Kondo on your life. Like, what excites you? And if you have a stable offer on something, there's at least that. There's stability in it, but does it make you feel good? Now, the moment that you actually listen to what sparks joy, the option, then that encourages your mind to expand more. That encourages all the excitement, the dopamine, serotonin, all that stuff to be going on in your body, and your imagination kicks in, and that's a powerful thing for a Pisces in particular. We get this transformation card, temperance, and then in clarity to that, that is really about taking control of a situation. The Emperor card is actually a very positive energy in this reading, and that's when you can in a positive way close a chapter. Perfect way to end this reading. That's when you can perfectly positively close a chapter, and you are truly manifesting. We finish it. We started it with a magician. I knew the magician was going to come out, and we finished it with the magician. All right, you guys, so you are welcome to follow me to your extended. This has been a long reading. I hope it's been enjoyable and helpful. If this is where I leave you, I love you. And I will talk to you soon for your next readings. Take good care. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Thank you. Mwah.